So, what does a power and architectural assistant do in their free time?
Free time?
What? What's that?
Let's go. Who's that girl?
Not in here.
Do you want to introduce yourself, yeah?
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Good afternoon, ladies and gents. Today is Saturday, the 20th of February. I know I should know that because it's MADCON weekend. This morning I had. It's actually our form of 5 month. I'm bottling it today.
We're going to Cafe Nero.
This morning he
co-hosted the MADCON event, which is the first virtual architecture convention.
So if you haven't seen that yet, head over to the Mad Collective Instagram and YouTube to check that out. We were on live, pretty much live YouTube for 2 hours, showcasing our day in the life experience. So yeah, shout out to Sana from 2Scale. She did an absolutely unbelievable job in coordinating us all and putting together such an amazing event. It was the world's first virtual architecture convention, and we did an amazing job. So shout out to Projects by People, Alvin of course, Architects, Lauren and Nilda from the Architectural Experiment, and thank you everyone else that got engaged with the event, asked us questions and got involved. So yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, and then it doesn't look right. I think with sketching you can always add and like keep building up on it.
Sneak peek into the MADCON event. So make sure you head over to the Mad Collective YouTube channel. Today is Saturday, we're going to head off to Cafe Nero.
That is so close.
ASMR. That wasn't meant to happen. As an architecture student and architectural assistant, I get asked these following questions a lot. Do architects have spare time? What do architects do in their spare time? Do architects have time to socialise? Do architects get sleep? And I think these are valid and interesting questions. I think everyone involved in the architecture profession, whether you're an architecture student, or you're a part 1, or you're a part 2, or you're doing your part 3, or you're a qualified architect, I think we would all admit the crazy hours, the sleepless nights, the kind of stress that comes along with studying and practicing architecture. As a practicing architect myself, I've tried to tackle this kind of stigma towards architecture face on to really try and find balance and help myself kind of stay sane as an architecture student. I work really hard to find a balanced lifestyle, to really focus on my mental and physical well-being, as I think this is the most important thing as human beings, is to really focus on your health, and I think that's really important when studying architecture. So to answer your question about whether architecture students or architects have kind of spare time, I think it's really important to find balance in order to create that spare time. And right here, right now, I'm going to give you guys a couple tips to help you find balance. One of the important things that I've kind of built up and learned over the years while studying architecture is to learn when to switch on and off. And what I mean by this is that you really have to understand your body, and over the years of studying architecture, this is something that you will build up. There's definitely a point to know when to push it and when to push your work, but there's also definitely a point to know when to turn off as well, and I think that's really important. This is definitely something that comes with experience and maturity, to know when to switch on and off. Tip number 2, create a routine. And I know I bang on about this a lot in my videos, and I've made videos previously discussing how to create a routine, but I think this is super fundamental to be able to create spare time and to enjoy time outside of university and outside of work. So when we talk about routines, there isn't exactly a perfect or a specific routine that everyone needs to follow. Routines are very subjective, and you essentially need to find out exactly what routine works best for you, and you will do that through trial and error, testing things out, waking up at different times of the day, doing different things throughout the day to keep you motivated, productive and proactive throughout the day. There's no point trying to do a routine and you only stick to it for a few days. Make sure you try and be quite committed to it. Try it for a few weeks. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Move on, alter something. If you create and nail down a routine, this will give you an opportunity to balance things a little bit better, focus on your work and make sure that you're working towards your deadlines and your submissions, but also focusing on time for yourself, doing exercise, going out on walks, getting fresh air, and those kinds of things which are really important to maintain physical and mental well-being. And it also creates time for you to be able to socialise, spend time with your family and friends, spend time with your girlfriend, and just enjoy life a little bit better.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Yes, so today's video is sponsored by Skillshare, or is it there? That's definitely there. Skillshare is an online learning community to help you guys as creatives, as individuals, to continue to explore, develop and grow as a creative. Skillshare has a wide range of tutorials and classes that will help you guys expand your knowledge within the creative industry. Whether you want to be more productive, or you want to grow on your graphic design skills, or your illustrator skills, or architecture skills, or even your cooking skills, Skillshare is the place for you. And recently I've taken part in the lesson by Thomas Frank, Productivity Masterclass, Create a Custom System That Works. This is an awesome lesson that will help you guys build a productivity system which will help you guys be as productive as possible during your working hours, which means you can spend time outside of work, outside of the workspace, with your family, friends and loved ones. Skillshare has a fantastic monthly offer for you guys, and the first 1,000 people to hit that link down below in the description will receive a free trial of Skillshare Premium membership. So back to the video. Tip number 3 is to build up discipline and to really be harsh on yourself, to stick to a routine, to know when to switch on and off, and really be disciplined in those moments. I think discipline is often very overlooked, and I think this is one of the most important things in creative balance and finding time with your family and friends and time to socialize. So to finally answer the question, do architects have free time and what do architects do in their spare time? Absolutely they do have free time, and this is my answer. Morning ladies and gents, it's a beautiful Sunday morning.